Raising internationally minded children is key to building and sustaining a global village where children can fit, explore, and succeed. This was the assertion of the executive director and proprietress of Plumbreed International School, Lagos, when the school held an International Day recently. The International Day is a day set aside for children of the school to explore the cultures, landmarks, history, cuisine, and identities of specific countries. This year, the children explored the following countries: Singapore, Sweden, United Kingdom, Norway, and others, but with particular emphasis on the educational development of these countries.
Sabia. My name is Sabia. We're here to display the national anthem of Norway and the dance. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Thank you.
The parents and guests no doubt had fun as they watched and cheered the children as they performed on stage. In an interview with Fort News correspondent Joshua Okungbawa, the executive director and proprietress of the school, Nick Annie, stated that Plumbreed School is raising internationally minded children that will be able to fit and excel anywhere in the world.
This particular year, we are trying to look deeply into education across the world. We discovered that countries around the world have actually done groundbreaking research into education. And we look at being a school that is raising the total child, we tend to explore those countries and enjoy and educate the children in the essence of what happens across the globe and what the essence of education in developing the total child. Back in Africa, but Nigeria as a whole, we have some aspects of learning that looking at it sometimes it's not global enough. They're not developed international mindedness in children. So we are trying to explore and help children to realize that learning is just beyond what happened, just the mere learning maths and English while we do in the classes. It goes beyond even going to know the countries across the world, their cuisine, their foods, other as the culture of these other countries that can help these children be international citizens. And that's the essence, just to expose them deeply in learning and give them that essence, give them that broad-mindedness, that broad view in learning. I will implore parents to not just take a child to a school, not for the essence of the structure or what physically they see, but what is the essence? What is the curriculum and what is the exposure level? What is the level of exposure of those children? Because someday, sometime, these children may be somewhere in the world, so that they will not be like fish out of water that usually limits our Nigerian trained children in Nigerian curriculum. So they should expose the children when they get there. They will and we want them to be part of Plumbreed School, so that their children will have a total package and total upbringing in learning.
Plumbreed School is an international school, meaning that we do not just run the Nigerian curriculum. We run the Nigerian curriculum with a blend of the British curriculum, and we also pick some aspects from Montessori for our preschool. We decided to open up the doors of opportunities for our children to understand what goes on in other countries. Some of them have traveled out and have visited some tourist attractions in other countries, while some have not. We decided to bring the experience closer to them and to also educate the general public on what goes on in other countries as regards their educational system, their politics, their economy, their cuisines, and their artifacts. The theme for this year is exploring educational systems across the world. So the basic focus, although we had other interjections, but the basic focus was on the educational system of these countries. And we looked at countries with great educational systems, countries that have achieved great milestones in their education. We looked at Finland, we looked at South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, and countries like that. So we had to, first of all, research. A lot of research went into this program so as to give accurate facts to the people here today. And then the children had to also practice their lines, had to practice their dances, the anthems of the various countries, and a lot of that. So the children have worked really hard to bring these various countries to you. I'd like to say that our International Day keeps getting better and better and bigger every year. We hope in the years to come that we would even go out of the shores of Nigeria, celebrate our international days in the various countries in which we're exploring. If, for example, we're exploring Japan, we hope to travel towards Japan to explore the education system or whatever it is we're exploring. We invite everyone to come on board and see the good things we are doing in Plumbreed School, partake of it. Plumbreed School is the place to be. We are focused on raising total leaders that can impact their world. We're not just looking at just citizens of Nigeria. We are looking at global citizens, children that will have international mindedness.
Some of the parents also spoke to Fort News correspondents on their experiences.
Today, my daughter in year 4 represents Hong Kong, while the one in year 7, which is the college arm of Plumbreed Schools, represents Singapore. And so, as you can see, I just quickly want to show you my evidence for these two countries. I've had 2 different passports today, and I've visited 2 different countries. In reality, actually, if we were to go to the airport, go to the visa processes, and go to the airport to fly, these 2 countries are very distant from Nigeria. But what Plumbreed School has done here today is to bring these countries, the experiences there, the educational system there, the cuisine, the national code and conduct. We've had several experiences here today. It's really, really an international day.
Wow, it has been a great experience, and I'm so happy to be part of this celebration. It's been so wonderful. I love the way and manner the management puts everything together. This, I believe, will expose our students, our children, to international culture. Some of them even recited other countries' national anthems, which me, as a father, am not privileged to have. Especially the Norway. I love the way they dance as if they also migrated from the Northern Kingdom, because their dance, their beats, it sounds as if I'm in the north. But I really want to thank God that I brought my children to this school. I've not actually regretted anything, because educationally, my children are doing fine. So also, I heard about other people's children as well.
From Plumbreed International School, Lagos, Joshua Okungbowa reporting for Fort News.